Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel with Readings by Circe with your girl Becky, coming at you with day 27, the tarot reading today, guys, for our third eye chakra. If you guys are stumbling on this, like, what are you talking about, day 27? Check out my channel. I'm offering a free 30-day challenge for you guys to help realign you to your path of purpose and to really help get centered in this beautiful system that we have within us that can help us heal and really take charge in our own journeys. Everything is there for you. There's an original video that was posted at the very beginning, and it will tell you all the tools that you need and what to expect upon showing up. For those of you guys that are here just for the tarot journey, thank you so much for supporting my journey. I really appreciate you guys. I've been doing this 5 years strong now, and it's just it's such an amazing journey, and I still am always so impressed by the synchronicities and source. For those of you guys coming on over from the 30-day challenge, I am so impressed by you guys. Like, right now, you guys have me speechless. You guys have me floored, because this is not an easy challenge. And for you guys to take this and promise this time to yourself, that is such a big deal. And this is next level self-care for you guys. I know it's been long. I am right here with you guys. I am barely holding on, and we are in the last few days of this journey. Tomorrow will mark the last really hard day for us. And then after that, it is smooth sailing. So guys, thank you so much just for your support, for you guys showing up, for you guys being here, giving me your precious asset, your time. I'm truly honored, and I'm so blessed to be on this journey with you and in this space with you guys. So let's get into it today. If this is resonating with you, please hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel, set the notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And just keeping in mind that for ease and convenience, any videos that load up on my channel will be loaded at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys will always know when to check back. So source, where is the collective at in healing their third eye chakra? Where's the collective at in healing their third eye chakra? Let me know down below too, guys. How are you feeling? What have you experienced? What feels new for you, for those of you that are taking the journey? What feels new for you guys? I feel like a whole nother person from when I first started this 60 days ago, guys. Where's the collective at in healing their third eye chakra, source? Thank you. Where's the collective at in healing their third eye chakra? Thank you. Guys have cards flying out. Good sign. Where's the collective at in healing their third eye chakra? Thank you, source. Awesome. Let's get an oracle on it. And please have an oracle card for the collective in regards to their third eye. Okay, thank you, source. Right off the bat. I love days like that, guys. I love days like that. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Starting off with 2 aces here, guys. Okay. So there's a lot of turbulent energy, especially when it comes to your third eye chakra. There's this need to go within, but I feel like for a long time, maybe you guys have kept yourself from really looking at this center. It's not that you guys aren't intuitive. I do believe you're very intuitive, but it feels like something happens and it sets you back. So maybe you guys take a journey that you feel intuitively drawn to, or you guys start something new, a new project that you feel intuitively drawn to, and it just doesn't really seem to work out for you guys. And immediately the first thing that happens is you guys blame your intuition. You're like, well, I must not be as intuitive as I thought I was. I must not be as connected as I thought I was. And, like, first of all, that's not true. You guys are super intuitive individuals, and that's good. That's good that you guys know that you have your intuition. You can listen to your gut feeling. What we have to remember, though, on this is that oftentimes the reason why we're getting taken down this, what feels like a serpentine path, right? Zigzag, 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 is because it's like, are you really willing to listen to me no matter what I tell you to do? And that kind of seems like ruthless and cold in a way, but it's not. The reason it's set up that way is because there are going to be times when your intuition tells you to do something that you don't want to do. It's going to ask you to leave somebody. It's going to tell you that this person's not good for you. And you're still fighting that emotional ego side of things where you have to have this person in your life. You really want this person in your life. And your intuition is way ahead of you. You know, it's like, this isn't a game of checkers. This is a game of chess. And they are already on checkmate. And you're over here just starting to move your pawns, right? And that's the thing. It's like, that's why it feels like every time you listen to your intuition and things don't pan out, that something's wrong with your intuitive knowing. And it's not that at all. It's the thing is that you keep running into new opportunities here. However, it's not the opportunity that's for you. These are not for you opportunities. These are masked opportunities, situations that are going to lead you down either into financial loss, or here we're talking about too, like, you guys are going to get brokenhearted. You guys are going to really have situations where it feels like your life falls apart. And so it's like you kind of get into it. Instead of dipping your toes in, you guys get all the way down to your knees. And when your knees are in the water and your intuition's like, oh, nope, we got to go this way. And you're like, but I'm already in the water. Like, what the heck? And it's just, it's your intuition is exercising itself. But right now it's like you guys feel like you're taking one step forward, 10 steps back, especially in the intuitive sense. And this is coming through saying that there's purpose for this, and what you guys can do to help really expedite the healing here is when that happens, do some self-reflection. Okay, my intuition said this was for me, and then when I got into it, said it wasn't for me. Why is that? What is this showing me? What did I notice? Right? Especially if you're dealing with people. There's this time that I agreed to this situation, and I was kind of excited about it. I felt like I was being intuitively guided to it. And I know that I was. Like, afterward, and now as I look back on it, I know I was. But the reason I was being intuitively guided to it was so that I could understand why some people aren't for me. Right? And I didn't understand that until after I got my heart broken, until after I got, cursed out by some people, and after I got really put on the chopping block because of my choice to say no after I had said yes. And it was really difficult for me. And you know what else it taught me? It taught me that it's okay to change your mind. And I think that's a really hard concept for people. Not that it's a hard concept in general. It's just a hard concept for people because people feel like you've said yes, then you should honor your yes. But the truth is that when you said yes, maybe you weren't that tapped into your intuition, and then suddenly your intuition comes up and it says, whoa, red flag, let's back up. And when it says that, you say no. And when you say no, then they try to make you feel bad. Well, there you go. That was exactly what your intuition was trying to tell you. These people or this situation is going to come back and try to make you feel guilty. And that's not somebody who's meant for you, right? That is somebody who is manipulative. They're trying to use the guilt card. That is a huge manipulation that people rely on in life to get their way. And so I feel like that's the thing here. And Source is trying to say here, like, don't worry about all this that's happened. This has created momentum in your life with your intuitive knowing where you guys are going to get some kind of gift, whether this is an opportunity, this is an inspirational idea, this could be a new passion. I'm not talking about love. This is not love. This is very much something to do with self. This is something new that has to do with self. You guys are going to be given. And it is because of all those hardships that you've gone through. These hardships have really honed in on you guys listening to the gut feeling that you have. More importantly, it's not just listening to that. You're no longer questioning it. So you guys are healing this. But it's like if you guys start to question the intuitive knowing, which there are some of you guys that really are, it's saying to then spend time in self-reflection, because if you stop and you take out the emotion from the situation, you're going to start seeing the red flags. Like people who are talking to you and they say they really want to get to know you, and then all of a sudden they bunk out, and then they show up in your life and they're like, oh, hey, let's go out for dinner. And then they stand you up. And then this could be a friend. It could be somebody you have an interest in. This could be anything, right? They're saying, oh, and then they don't even talk to you for weeks and weeks and weeks, and then all of a sudden they show up again. And they're like, hey, we should do this, this, and this. And it's like, by the third time, you're like, dude, like, you're not really into this. I know you're not into it, but they make it sound so convincing. What are you going to do? Are you going to listen to that knowing that they're not into it? Or are you going to go for it and yet again put yourself through that? And the whole reason you're putting yourself through that in a way is just to really pinpoint that feeling inside, rather than if you had listened to that the first time they had stood you up, or the first time that they didn't call you when they said they would, or the first time when you got that feeling. It's not you guys being paranoid. That's not what this is. The third eye is a very powerful center, and once we connect with that and open up to that, we can really gain a lot of insight and navigation from this system. And it takes a long time and a lot of practice to get to this stage where you're no longer questioning it, right? Especially, like, I completely understand where you guys are at. It is something I've dealt with myself, and it's like something that you, once you really hone into this, you're like, no, like, my intuition's got me. Like, I know it's got me. You know, before I opened my third eye, like, really focused on this center and really actually began to understand what this center was, I put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off, because the one thing I said is, what if it tells me something I don't want to hear? And that's what I kept telling myself that. Well, that's a very emotional thing to come from. That's a very egoic place to come from, rather than saying, this is my compass in this physical world. Why are you not going to listen to it? It's not going to lead you the same way as everybody else, because it's very personal to you. Right? And then trusting that sometimes it's, you get your heart broken, you get sideswiped, you get stuck in some really weird situations. It's because it's all for purpose. It's all to really strengthen the center that's within you, even if it doesn't feel like it. It really is to strengthen it. It's really to put you in this place of saying, okay, I trust what you're telling me. So like this, if you guys get a new opportunity and somebody comes into your life, right off the bat, you realize this person is not very connected. This person, you know, is kind of double crossing. This person is this, that, and the other. And you get that bad feeling about them. Like in your stomach, you're kind of like, What I suggest, and what the cards show here, is this energy of asking Source, asking your intuition, can you please clarify this? And then ask for a sign that would let you know that, yes, this person's for you, or no, this person's not for you. Make it very clear what you're asking for. And then wait for Source and your intuition to give you that sign. And then you guys will know, okay, this is for me. Okay, this isn't for me. It's okay to ask, and it's okay to wait. And some people aren't going to wait around for your intuition to figure out what it wants to tell you. Well, guess what? There you go. That's your red flag. They're not for you. Yeah. Okay, this is peeking too. This wanted to slide out, so I'm taking it. So yeah, there's going to be something that comes up, and you guys are going to have to come from this place of being reserved about how you give yourself to others. Whether that's a job, whether that's people, whether that's family, whether that's going to a new place. Like, you guys are so used to putting yourself out there right on the spot, and that's what hurts so much. And they're saying, here, it's okay to be reserved. Give very little. Just give a little bit of yourself. Like, let them show you that they want to be in your life. Yeah, because you guys are letting go. Like, some of you guys, this has to do with broken partnerships, friendships. This has to do with broken relationships, things that didn't want to heal. Family hurts, family emotional hurts. Okay, there's a lot of energies coming out here showing that this has to do with, some of you guys, it has to do with family instability. Some of you guys, it has to do with broken relationships, which stem from family instabilities. And others of you guys, this is broken partnerships and friendships, which also stem from broken family. Very family energy here. And once you guys really realize that, you're going to start seeing the patterns of people, and you're going to be able to just right off the bat go away. And this is what brings good fortune in your life. Honestly, this situation right now, what it feels like it's not healing, this is what's bringing you good luck in your life. This is what's bringing you to a place of knowing what's for you and what's not for you. But not just that, this is like knowing your own prosperity and knowing your own inner abundance and finding a true balance with your emotional ego and your spiritual self. Our goal is not to kill the emotional ego. Our goal is to help get the emotional ego into a state of understanding that it is in, like, our spirit's in control of it, right? It's there to help us, absolutely, but it's not what controls us. It's there to help us feel things. It's there to help us understand our own internal emotions, but our spirit's the guide. And when our spirit sends us into a place that's triggering and we're letting those triggers overrun the way we show up, then that's what needs to be healed. It's just that we need to check our emotions so our emotions aren't leading us down this rabbit hole of repeat cycles, right? And so a lot of people are like, you got to kill the emotional ego. If we got rid of ego, we wouldn't exist anymore, because ego is our identity, how we present ourselves in the world. We need that, right? So, but this is something that's definitely a cycle that's ending for you. It's about changing your perspective on seeing it as things that are happening to you. That's rather understanding that these are things that are happening for me. And once you do, you guys are going to heal this. It's almost like an addiction that your emotional ego has to putting you in these situations in hopes to protect you, right? Because of those family situations, maybe not being good enough, not feeling like you deserve real connections. It's like, really, once you heal that aspect of yourself, you're going to bring a lot of luck and prosperity into your life in all aspects of your life. Yeah, so we have number 3, be fearless. This card also makes me think of the Hope card because of the sun in the background here. So let's see, be fearless. Do you really want to look back on your life and see how wonderful it could have been had you not been afraid to live it? Right? And that goes in line with what I was saying. Like, sometimes our intuition is going to ask us to do things that we're not really ready for. We don't feel ready for. It's not that we're not ready for it. We just don't feel ready for it. It's like, you know, when people are telling you to sing karaoke and it's like you've sung and you practice in the mirror and you've done all this stuff and now they're telling you, okay, get up on stage, and you're like, no, maybe next week, but next week never comes, right? Because you're talking yourself out of it. And so it's like you have to let your intuition talk you into it. Okay? Has fear been holding you back from pursuing your dreams and following your heart? Do you hold a fear of the unknown, fear of failure, fear of change, fear of making a mistake, fear of what society may think, or fear of life and death? The fear of failing can be immobilizing, and many wonderful opportunities are missed because of it. It serves only as a wall, stopping you from living a joyous life. When you hide behind that wall of fear, you not only slow down the process of transformation and growth, but you also attract that which you fear most, right? Those repeat cycles. That's exactly what I just said about the karaoke thing. For example, if you have a fear of not being worthy, you will find yourself in situations and circumstances that validate those fears. Building these walls of fear do not protect you from the unknown. It keeps you imprisoned within a cycle of challenges. These challenges may come in different disguises, but ultimately they hold the same energy. And isn't that what I was saying? Like, this is all happening for purpose, even if it doesn't feel like it. It's so that you can trust your intuition, pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone. Okay? To transcend this repetitious will is to shine light on and face those inner fears. This is not a battle, but an act of pure love and compassion. Go within yourself and find out from where these fears stem. Fears are usually born from something you've seen, heard, or experienced personally. Send this shade within you love and understanding and compassion. You are stronger than you realize. Take that next step and live your life fearlessly. Says, Great Spirit, give me the strength to embrace the fears within me with love, compassion, and light. And this is associated to your root and your sacral chakra. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck over here. Yes, I love this. You guys got Celestial Teacher. We have number 7. We'll read a little bit of this one. You are a spiritual being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. This card represents your ability to manifest a reality of your own choosing. You've come a long way, and this world of manifestation that you now find yourself in reflects the wisdom, insight, and clarity you have embraced so far. Spirit is encouraging you to share this wisdom with the world. Unlimited power, light, and sacred knowledge flows through you, for your heart is open and your mind is clear. Release all doubts and hesitation. Be the divine soul you came here to be. Be the light, love, peace, and stillness that the world seeks. Your affirmation is, I am confident as I embrace the teacher within me. I courageously share love, light, and peace with this world, and is connected to the higher chakras and the bridge, heart, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. Yeah, so you guys came here to share your wisdom, and it's you guys going through these difficult situations, which is gaining you lots of wisdom along the way. Lots of wisdom. And it's going to help, like, you're going to be able to help others understand that about themselves too, that they don't always have to fight this inner voice within, that it is actually there to help us, but it's only through your experience that you guys are realizing that. And that's a beautiful thing. Right? That's something that you get to experience, and you get to share that with others. So this is what I have for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I am so ready to be done, but at the same time, I'm just so thankful for where I'm at with you guys and where the journey is. So just know it's like such a human thing, guys. I'm really feeling human right now. I really, truly am. But I'm so excited for where the journey has taken me and where we are as a whole. And I'm going to leave it here. And I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and I will for sure be back tomorrow. We're almost there, guys. Just the last little leg here, and we will be finished. So with all my love and light, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.